the precious metals, gold and silver, that have dominated the markets in 2025, sharply outperforming the equities as a whole, debt, and even the cryptocurrencies. The rally remains one of the strongest that have been seen in years, along with even platinum, palladium, copper. And to decode what really lies ahead, let's actually bring in another expert to join in on the panel. We have Sugandha Sachdeva, founder of SS Well Street, to now be with us. Warm welcome to you, Sugandha. Season's greetings for the upcoming new year. But, you have been, of course, celebrating all these gold and silver prices rally, and now the rallies even continuing to the base metals, copper, palladium, platinum. Look at all of that. It's everything, that's shining bright. But give us a sense, for those who actually missed out, what do we do in 2026? Do we still have an opportunity?
Yeah, hi Sakshi. Thanks for having me here. Season's greeting to you, the entire team of Business Today, and all the viewers, and Mr. Ashu Madan as well. So it's been a landmark year for commodities, especially for silver, watershed year. We have seen gains of close to 170% in silver, historic gains, and in fact, gold prices are also shining bright with gains of more than 70%. So I think this surge in silver prices reflects a structural inflection point. It is not a speculative spice. It is now being globally repriced as a critical monetary and industrial asset. It has taken lead over gold also with significant gains. And if I talk about gains for last 5 years, it's more than 200%, while gold is also clocking gains of around 168% in line last 5 years. So major factors have been the tariff threat by the US President Trump in the starting of this year, the monetary easing cycle of the US Fed, geopolitical tensions, and the strong industrial demand for silver. And supply has not been able to match up to that. If you look at the structural deficit in silver, it's been continuing for the last 5 years. And next year also, we are expecting a deficit of around 295 million ounces. So mine supply has not been able to match up with this explosive demand. And add to that, a technical breakout. After 46 years of compression, silver prices have broken out of the $50 per ounce mark. And there has been an explosive rally that we have witnessed in prices.
Yeah.
So I think my sense is this rally is likely to continue further ahead as well, at least in the first 2026, even as prices have already stretched significantly and are prone to some corrections. But then I see this rally continuing at least in the first quarter of 2026.
Okay. Ashuji, I'll just take one point here also. Do you see somewhere gold and silver, the kind of rally that we have seen, is it entering into a bubble territory at all? I'll ask the same question to Sugandha then.
No, Sakshi, I do not see that. It's a structural bull run that we are witnessing. It is backed by strong fundamentals. We have the backing of strong industrial demand from the AI data centers, from solar panels, from electric vehicles, the 5G technologies, and the green energy transition of the global world. So I think this theme is likely to continue till 2030, and mine supply cannot respond so immediately because silver comes as a byproduct of copper and zinc mines and some of the gold mines as well. So even if
what about you, Ashuji? Do you think that Nifty has a way to return again in 2026, maybe cover up some of the lost ground there and meeting up with the gains that gold and silver have already displayed, or will it be again the shining metals?
First of all, it is a pleasant surprise to share a screen with Sugandha. We have worked for so long together, and it is nice to see her after such a long time, and thanks to you. So coming back to your question, see, we are also positive on gold and silver, but I think when everyone starts talking about, and those kind of signals are coming with, at any level we want to buy because we are missing on to something, then you have to test your patience. That is the only thing I currently in the last 2-3 days or 4 days, we are saying that it's just, there's no denial that we are in a bull market of gold and silver and they'll continue to outperform. So there could be some sharp dip which we will witness, and probably that is the time if somebody has to enter again, that will be an opportunity. So for that, one has to have that kind of a patience. Coming back to Nifty, yes, as I said, that the green shoots are available. We have been tired out since last, more than 1 year. Flirting around 26,000. So I think Sakshi 26,300 is a very pivotal level for me. Once it gets crossed, we might see going towards 27,000. But as I said, more than Nifty, it is the stock. So the first time in last 1 year, I'm a contra player in the market, and every time I mean, it's a long short kind of a portfolio, which we always, as a trading portfolio, which we advise to the clients. But for the first time, as I mentioned, that the stocks which were totally down and out are heavily overbought, and people are, I mean, stuck badly. Are I'm finding some silver lining in them, so that is giving some kind of a positive sign. So let's see how things pan out. But as I said, from this kind of a VIX, I mean, there has to be January, the VIX will be higher, and we might see some strong spurt in the market in January. So one has to stay long.
Sugandha, if I have to ask you, for all those fresh investors, what are you telling them? Buy gold right now? Will gold have a chance to again catch up with the silver move? Or should I continue with silver? Or maybe leave both and go to the base metals? What are you telling clients?
See, Sakshi, I believe both should be a part of one's portfolio. In fact, NPS is also now being allowed to invest into gold and silver ETF. Almost 1% of their corpus will come into gold and silver ETFs. So almost $1.7 million of demand will additional come into these metals. So I see silver outperforming, at least in the near term, because the gold-silver ratio, which has peaked at 107 levels, has come down to levels of close to 58 mark. It has even reached its long-term average of 60 to 65. So it is now heading towards 50, which indicates that silver is likely to outperform in the near term. And this ratio, we are expecting to test levels of around 38 as well. So near term, silver is likely to outperform, but then I'm very bullish on gold prices also for the first quarter of 2026. Gold prices have been consolidating, and there are a lot of catalysts which are still going to drive prices on the higher incline. My sense is that the geopolitical risk, the monetary easing cycle of the US Fed, and expectations of a leadership change at the Fed, which is likely to lead to further interest rate cuts in 2026, is going to drive prices on a higher incline. And add to that, central banks have been continuing their purchases of gold. Yes. There is loss of trust in fiat currencies, and that's leading to a hard asset rate. So I think this trend is likely to continue in 2026, at least in the first quarter. That's the visibility currently. Beyond
Give
that,
us the levels now. What do we expect on gold and silver from here? What is the kind of upside we expect?
So for gold, I'm expecting first levels of $47.70 and then 4,900 per ounce as well in the coming year. And in the domestic market, we see prices heading towards 1,85,000 to 2 lakh mark in 2026. While for silver, we are looking at levels of close to 3 lakh mark. There would be some corrections on the way. If I talk about crucial support areas, the first support for silver is seen at 2,18,000 and then 2,01,500. So we advocate our clients to buy in tranches, not in one go, because prices have already stretched. So, but then if you buy at close to 2,18,000 also, there is a good upside that you can see from those levels also. So overall target is 3 lakh as of now.
3 lakh on silver and 2 lakh on gold is something that Sugandha expects for 2026. There could be some corrections on the way, but those dips should only be looked at for buying. For the long-term, gold and silver outlook still bullish. Thank you so much, Sugandha, for being with us on the show and for highlighting for us where will the money go, even in commodities, and how will metals shine bright even in the new year.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.